Hey everyone, it's Lisa's Home Creative Studio. Today, by request, I'm going to teach you or show you how to do all my mesh techniques. Well, they're not really my techniques, they're everybody's techniques, but I did have somebody ask me how I put my mesh on my wreath forms. So this is what I'm going to go over with you guys today. And we're just doing mesh, we're not doing a whole wreath. I'm not putting any ribbons on it or anything. So I use two different kinds of wreaths, forms. Okay, this is your standard one from the Dollar Tree, and it's fine. It's thin, but it's okay. Just make sure when you put your pipe cleaners on it, you don't squeeze it too tight. And this is the other one that I use. So this one is more three-dimensional. You can see how thick this is. They do come with or without the pipe cleaners already on here. These are like tinsel. It makes it easier for you. And this one comes from one specific place that actually puts this little X in the middle that I think gives it more support. And you can also attach your signs to it, so if you can see that. See, it's got this piece in the middle, this wire piece that makes an X in the middle. So I use these for my larger wreaths and this one for my smaller wreaths, and then the pancake style. So just let me show you the difference. So here's a very light pancake wreath that I just made. If you guys saw this one, it's thin, it's light, and it's cute, and it's on a Dollar Tree form. This is perfectly fine for this one, right? However, when you're doing something like this, I can't even get, this thing is so big I can't even get it in the picture. When you're doing something like this, yeah, you can't use a Dollar Tree form. I used, if you can see it on the back, I used the big one with the X in the middle for something this big and beautiful. Now, not everybody wants to spend the money on something this big, and well, I would, but I'm not everybody. So, yeah. Okay. So you need just to choose, you know, what kind of wreath. I make them both. I mean, I make the smaller ones, I make the bigger ones. So, okay, let's go over some of the techniques. So there's the poof method. I've got them all written down. Poof, cruffles, ruffles, pancakes, and curls. And I think there's another one that's called the butt method or something like that. I'm not gonna go into that one, but I've seen it. It's okay. So I normally cut them, and it depends. The curls I do 10 inches. The poofs are 10 inches. The cruffles and the ruffles can be anywhere from 20 to 24 inches. It just depends on how thick you want your wreath and your mesh. There's no set rules to this. This is what you guys want to do. So I'm going to cut this one to 20 inches for demonstration purposes, because it's kind of, there we go. And I do use this little rotary thing. I've got a couple of them. This one's the Fiskars. And it's actually a little loose. I gotta tighten that one up. Fiskars, and I have this new one I just got. I haven't opened it yet. These are from this one's actually from Wreath of Joy. So I'm gonna try this one next. Okay, so let's start with pancake, because that's easy. So after you've cut your mesh, you're just gonna lay it flat and the curl side down, and then you're just gonna crunch it up all the way. And keep going, keep going, keep going. Well, actually, this is also how you do the ruffle. So this can be a pancake or a ruffle. This is actually a ruffle. But when you do the pancake, you're just folding one side over the other side to flatten it out. And I should have put a pipe cleaner on this one. Maybe I can put one on real quick, just to show you what it looks like with my pipe cleaners. quickly. Okay. All right, so when we put the ruffle or the pancake, whatever this is going to be for you, put it down on your pipe cleaner, all the way to the middle, crisscross, and then twist it about 2 times. So if you leave it like this, you have a ruffle. If you want to do the pancake method, you're just going to overlap them like this and flatten it out, hence the pancake. And now it looks more like a little flower. There goes Sadie barking, okay? So there's a pancake. If you don't, then you have just a ruffle, okay? All right, so I'm gonna undo this. And now we're gonna do what a Cruffle is. Now the Cruffle, you wanna turn it up this way. And you're gonna start curling the end a couple times. Then you're gonna scrunch it in the middle. And then you're going to curl the other end and then pinch it all together like this. So now you've got little curls on the end on both sides and sort of like a ruffle in the middle. You could do these, I would maybe do these 24 inches if you're just going to do this. So then when you put this on your form, and this is usually what I do. If I know somebody wanted to know specifically what I do, this is usually what I do. I do the Cruffle, and then what I usually do is put curls on top. Okay, so let me do a curl. I'm gonna do the curl. We're only demonstrating with this. Where's my cutter? Okay, so we're gonna do 10 inches. And I'm going to do 2 of them because I usually do 2. So we got 10, and over to the 20. Okay. So when you do your curls, it's pretty much already curled up for you. You're going to just loosely roll it. You've got your curl. And you're going to do the same with this one. Loosely roll. Okay, and you're going to put them together and scrunch them together. So now you have the 2 curls. Okay, so now you have your Cruffle, or I think they also call it the woodland ruffle, same thing. I'm gonna undo the pipe cleaner. You don't have to, or I usually do because I like it better, or just leave it like 1 time. And then put this on top. And then you're going to take your pipe cleaner, push it all the way down, twist, twist, okay? So now you've got, see how now it's getting thicker. So we've got your Cruffle and then 2 ruffles on top of it. And that's usually what I do, okay? So I'm going to just do it on this one because I used the same color on that one, so it was a little bit hard to see. So this is what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to roll out. I'm having a little trouble with this mesh sticking in each other. It's just like a daffodil color. This is really pretty. So I'm just going to, and I was pulling it and I kind of messed up the edge a little bit, so I'm going to do a clean edge. And you need blade. There we go. Okay. So let me do, I think I'm going to do the 24. Let me get this out here. and straight. So let's do 34, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to do 24 inches on this one. Okay, 24 inches. And then I'm going to take the green, pretty green. Back in your little holder. And I'm going to do 10 inches. There we go. Cut it at 26, 16. Okay, so I have this in 10 inches. And I'm going to do white. It's just like a white snowdrift. This is really pretty. This one isn't 10 inches long. I think it's like 9.5. That's okay though. 17. See how pretty that is? I like the snowdrift ones. These are really pretty. Okay. So this is how this is going to look. We're going to make the cruffle by giving it a couple turns, 3 or 4. We're going to scrunch, scrunch, scrunch in the middle. And we're going to take the other end and roll it this way towards you. Scrunch it all together. This is pretty color. I like this. See? And we're going to put this one in the big frame. This is going to be sunflowers. And then twist it. How pretty that is. And then I'm going to take these and make my curls. So here's your green. And here's the white. Okay. I'm going to put the white on top of the green. I'm going to scrunch them together. I'm going to open this back up again. Stick it on top. And give it a twist. Okay. Pretty colors. Let me cut that little piece off. See, so that's how this is going to look. I'm going to do one more so you can see them next to each other. Okay. I'm going to cut this one. .24 inches. Come on. I usually pre-cut everything first. I don't just do one of each and then put it on. I cut everything first. This one's going to be 10 inches. And this one's going to be 10 inches. These cutting mats are really nice. This one, I think it's a Fiskars. It's from Amazon. It's got, you know, the ruler on it. It's got the lines, so when you cut, you can follow. If you don't have one of these, get one. They're nice. But you need something to cut on anyway. Okay. So another way, let me just show you this real quick. Where's one of these things? If you need a little bit of help, little clip. Once you start curling this a couple times, I curl it at least 3 times, put a clip on it, flip it around, curl it on this side a couple times, and then scrunch it in the middle, and this little clip is holding the curl for you. Makes it a little bit easier. See, isn't that easy? Okay, so I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it on my next pipe cleaner. Just hold it in there. And when you put your second one in next to this one, you want to butt them up next to each other. Not one over the other. You want to butt them up like this. See if I can show you this way. See how they're next to each other? They're little butts together. Okay, and then we're going to take these and we're going to curl them. And then we're going to take this one and curl it. Okay. Scrunch them in the middle. And push it all the way down to the middle. Crisscross and twist. Okay, so now we have the 2. See how it's starting to take shape? Your little curls, your cruffles, and you're going to go all the way around and do the outside, and then you're going to go all the way around and do the inside. And when you're done, it's going to be nice and full. Now when you do the pancake, everything is flat. So, you know, when you use the smaller wreath form, everything will be, well, we use 2 rows. Row up here, and then a row in the middle, and 1 up here, and everything will be flat. You do your outside first, and then you do your inside. So when you do the pancake, make sure you put your ribbon on before you start the inside. Completely finish your outside first when you do the pancake. If you're doing a regular wreath, I just start with the outside, then I do the inside, and then I put all my ribbons on, and then you want to attach your sign and your bow, whatever sign you have. Let's see what I have. I like the signs. I don't have I have one for like a, oh I do have a sunflower one. I don't know if I'm using it for this one, but I do have a sunflower one. There's a sunflower. I know the words are backwards because it's a video and not a, well, it's not a live. So this one actually matches this one. I might actually, maybe I will use this one. This one actually matches this really well. It's got the daffodil color and the green and the white and a little black. So when I do the tails, I may incorporate a little bit of black, maybe a black stripe or something. We'll see. Maybe a black polka dot. Let's see what I got over there. Let's see. I'm not sure yet. I haven't picked out my ribbons, but I got 2 different kind of sunflower ribbon. I've got a whole bunch of different yellows and greens. And then I might do like a beige because there's like a brown in here. So I'm going to pick out maybe, oh, that one's pretty. Maybe the tan and the white or the black and the white stripe. I'll have to play with them. Okay, but this is all I wanted to do today is I wanted to show you how I do my mesh on the wreath form and the different ways that you can do it. And don't stress out about it. You know, start with a 20 or 24 piece, cruffle it up, stick it in, put 2 10-inch curls in here, and you're ready to rock and roll. Okay? If you guys have any questions, let me know. And when this one's all done, obviously I'm going to post it for you. Have a great day. It's a Saturday and not that great out today. We didn't go camping this weekend. So I'm just trying to do some tutorials and get some work done in the craft room. Okay, I'll check you guys out later. Have a good one.